Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Crypto-Kev. As you can see, I am in my Coinbase account. Just want to show you what I'm going to be using when I trade for the next 30 days for this test. If you saw my other video, you might have noticed that I mentioned that I'm going to be trading on Coinbase with about $1,000, and I'll be doing it for 30 days. Now, today is March the 4th, 2019, and I'll be trading until April the 4th, 2019. I might go further than that, but right now this is just going to be a 30-day test and just want to see what happens. So before I do that, let me go over to not CoinMarketCap, but Compound Daily is one of the websites that I use. It's basically a compounding calculator that you can use online. It's free. I'll put a link to it below the video. It's a free just a free tool that you can use when you want to see what happens with your money when you compound it. Okay, so let me go to Compound Daily, and let's see, here's Compound Daily. There's a spelling of it, compounddaily.com, and there's only one D in it when you're looking for it. So I'm just going to put $1,000 right here, just so you can see, and I'm going to leave it at 1.5%, which will be the average between 1 and 2%. Okay. Hey, sorry about that, everybody. My recording stopped. Getting back to the video, as you can see, I have $1,000 put in here. I have just under $1,000 in Basic Attention coin, the coin that I'll be using, actually Basic Attention token. Okay, I always call it coin, but excuse me, I meant to say token. So you might hear me go back and forth with it, basic BAC or coin or token. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, for the daily interest rate, I have 1.5%, and that's the average between 1% and 2%. So I'm going to stick with 1.5. Now, some days I'll make more than 2%, and other days I'll just make 1%. And if I have time, I'll actually do more than one trade per day. And of course, that's going to bring my interest earn more than 1% as well. Okay. So the length of terms and days, I need to change that to, well, actually, while it's here, let's take a look. What is 180 days? What would happen in 180 days? 180 days is actually 6 months. So if I started today with $1,000 and I compounded 1.5% per day to the principal balance, I would actually earn an additional $13,584.15 over the period of 180 days. But I'm only going to run a test for 30 days. So let's see what happens in 30 days. Okay, I'll be reinvesting everything, and over a 30-day period, looks like I would earn $563.06 over a 30-day period. Basically, it says you started with an investment of $1,000 on Monday, March 4th, 2019. Your principal amount grew to $1,563.06. By Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019, your total cash withdrawals were 0. Over the course of 30 days, your total net profit for the 30-day period was $563.06. That is 56.31%. Okay, so that will be my gain. All right, so then you can just come down here. I'm on my phone, so I don't know how big this is on your computer screen. I won't know until I do editing, and I see it on my computer as well. But right now, I need to enlarge this because I can't see this on my phone. So as you can see, the daily interest that I will be earning, it increases. It starts off with making $15 per day on the first trade. And of course, if I trade more than once, basically every trade would move me up further into the schedule faster than just waiting to do one trade per day. Okay, so Again, the goal is to earn 1 to 2% per day. On some days, I will earn more than 2%. In other days, I'll just earn 1%. It really depends on how much I gain per trade and how often I trade. Now, keep in mind that I have a 9 to 5, so I won't really be doing any trading until after 6 p.m. or later in the night once I get home, or maybe early in the morning when I wake up if I have time before I start getting ready for work. Okay, so also trade on the weekends. And for those of you who follow me, I don't really drive Lyft anymore because I make more money trading than I do driving Lyft. Uh, Lyft was a great platform for me to get started in trading, but basically the money that I used for Lyft was always making money for me because I would take my earnings from Lyft and I would buy crypto with it. So once I saw that I could make the same amount of money at home versus what I was making at Lyft, I put all my attention into trading and I stopped driving. Okay, so right now I'm on a couple of exchanges that I trade on. As you know, Coinbase is one of them. Um, I might mention some others later. I'm not I'm not using Coinbase because it's any better than any other platform. I basically use it because that's what I'm on. That's what I started with when I first got into crypto because it was easy. Okay, so it's easy to follow. The GUI is very friendly for those of you who don't know graphic user interface. Very easy. You can look at it and understand it. I know to some people it can be almost overwhelming when you look at it for the first time. And actually, to be honest, when I looked at it for the first time, I saw all those graphs and charts and everything. It really was overwhelming. So for the first 2 years, um, I didn't trade anything. I just basically got into the games, the dApps and things like that. And sometimes I made money, sometimes a little bit of money, sometimes a lot of money, sometimes more money than what some people make in a year. And sometimes I would lose money. Okay, so I think last year I probably lost about $8,000 once I got into playing the games and other other money earning type of schemes that 9 times out of 10 resulted in an exit scam. So after the last one, I just got out. I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't do anything with crypto. I just bought and hold, and also known as HODL. And I didn't want to do anything except for trade with my money on the platform. And there's somebody out there, you probably follow him, and he always says money on the screen isn't real. Okay, so basically what he meant by that is when you get into these games, which are all a risk, and everything you do is a risk, even what I'm doing right now is a risk. When you get into these dApp games, which is basically a decentralized application or decentralized app, when you get into these games, there's no real guarantee that you're going to make money, or there's no guarantee that they're going to be around long enough for you to recover your initial investment. And all of them will tell you that that what you're doing is risky and there's no guarantee. So always keep that in mind whenever you get into these games or other types of platforms, that there's risk involved. There's no guarantee that you're going to make money. Okay, the only guarantee is that if you get into it, that you could make money if you make your decisions wisely. Okay, now I'm not going to be doing any analysis, okay, because it's too much detail. I figure that if you really want to get into this, the best way for you to learn is to read as much information as possible and learn how to do this stuff. That way you can save yourself a lot of headache getting into these games and other opportunities that once you turn your money over to somebody, you might not get it back. Now, as long as I have access to my account on Coinbase and the other exchanges I have, I'm good. But the best thing you can do is, if you're not actively trading every day, then you want to keep your coins, your cryptocurrency, in cold storage. Okay, so there's a lot of different types of devices that are out there that you can buy where you can store your crypto, and I do highly recommend that you do that. But if you're trading on a daily basis like I do, it's okay to keep your money on the platform. Just make sure that you don't keep too much of it on the platform, because if the platform shuts down and your money's on it, then your money is gone too, which again makes cold storage the best thing that you can do for yourself. Okay, it'll save you a lot of headache in case something disappears on you, and you can always have access to your crypto because you actually have it in your physical possession on your cold storage device. Okay, but anyway, that's another video. And plus, there's a lot of other videos out there. A lot of people will tell you the same thing. People who have been burnt numerous times, or people who... Hey guys, sorry about that. The screen went black on me again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get over here to Coinbase so I can show you again what I've been doing. Basically, I started off with basic attention token about 1 or 2 days ago. As you can see, my buys and sells. My buys were always lower than my sells, and I just wanted to get a feel for the coin. I watched it for a couple of days before I actually made a purchase, and I realized had I gotten into this about 30 days ago, I would have doubled my money based on the price of the coin 2 days ago. Okay, so again, there's no guarantee as far as how much money you can make. This is just going to be a test to see exactly what happens if you take about $1,000. I'm saying about 1,000 because it's not exactly $1,000, but the last time I checked, it was about 970 or something like that. But after my next 1 or 2 trades, that should put me up around $1,000. Okay, so I'm going to go to trade. And as you can see right now, I have 5,715 basic attention tokens. I always do everything in limit. If I do it in market, I'm going to end up paying a fee. If I do it in limit, there won't be a fee. I don't do stop tradings. I don't do any stops. Everything is always limit. Okay, so let me check my active orders. Looks like I don't have any active orders right now, which means that, yeah, nothing there. Now, I'm going to tell you about Coinbase later on, but I like it because it is, in my opinion, one of the easiest to learn, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, again, as I mentioned earlier, please do your homework. Learn how to do this stuff. It'll save you a whole lot of headache, especially when you want to start trading. Okay, those games that people get into, I mean, they're fun. You make most of your money off referrals. If you get in fast enough, well, get in early enough and get out fast enough, you can actually make some money, but there's no guarantee with those games. So I don't even fool with the games. I don't even know what games are out there. I mean, I've looked at a couple of them, but I really didn't see anything that got my interest, even if I was doing it just for the fun of it. Okay, so let me check the books. Actually, let me go back to my orders so I can see what the last thing I did was. That's a Litecoin that I have that I'll be selling. I have a sell order in for $52 on Litecoin. That's 248 Litecoin. Let's see, my field orders, basic attention coin. The last thing that happened, the last trade was this one that I highlighted. I did a buy at 1.69888 cents, or basically 16 cents, or almost 17 cents. I got 5,715 tokens or coins, and that's the last thing I did. So I could actually sell for anything over 1.169. So let's see what the price is right now. 0.169. Let me go back to trade. I'm doing this on my phone because it's convenient. I put my laptop away. My phone has all the screen recording software, and plus all my personal information isn't showing up on a screen. So all you see are numbers and nothing else. And actually, that's how I like it. That way I don't have to worry about going back and editing and blocking information or blurring the screen or anything like that. So right now the price is 0.167. It went down to 1.65 earlier, but I wasn't able to take advantage of that. Like I said, I'm at work, so I can't trade while I'm at work. I'll take a peek at it once in a while, like if I get a little break or something, but I don't have time to trade, and I always have to wait until the end of my work day and just trade in the evening. Okay, so let me check out the books and see how the books are looking. As you can see down the bottom, the green section, that's all buy orders. These are all the people who place orders who want to buy. And these numbers to the, I guess in the third column from the, if you're going from left to right, the column number 3, where it says 0.16700, those are the prices that people place their orders where they want to buy. Okay, so if I was buying right now, I would actually put an order in for this one or somewhere in there. Okay, the aggregation at the bottom is 0.000250, and I'll tell you about that later on too. But it's just basically how the prices are grouped. So for this one, the price is grouped by every 0.000250. Well, let's just call it 250, just to simplify it. Now, when I say that, if you look at the top, you see 700, 750. I'm sorry, 6750. Then there's 6500. Then there's 6250. So the difference in those prices is 250. Now, as you can see, it's at 100, and now the numbers changed by 100. So you'll see there's no 700, but there's 7,200, 7,000, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, because the aggregation is at 100, okay? And the same thing happens when I go by 50. You see the numbers change by 50. And when I come all the way down to 1 being the lowest, the numbers all increase or change by 1, okay? I'm looking at the third column, this column right here, okay? That column, the third one. All right, so if I was going to buy right now, let me increase the aggregation to slow down the movement on the screen so that I can get a better idea of what's what. I would actually buy, if I really had time to sit and wait for it, I would buy at 0.164150, okay? That is that one that I just highlighted, okay? So now let's find a place where I can actually sell. Now, I bought at 169.888. So I need to sell it for more than 169.888. Now, one thing I kind of learned or noticed over time, you'll pick up little things. You see how some of these numbers are flashing? If you look at the two columns, the numbers that are in white, you notice that these numbers are flashing. These are orders that are being moved around either by people or by bots. Now, what I normally do is I'll follow those numbers, and I'll find the one that's the furthest away from the mid-market price. The mid-market price is on the line right in the middle, the blue one that I just touched. It says USDC spread, and then you see the spread changing anywhere from the minimal would be 1 where it is now up to, it could be a couple hundred, okay? But that's the spread. That's the part that you don't see where things are going on in the background, okay? Now, I like it when it's at 1 because as soon as this order for 167,200 fills, then it's going to move right up to where it says 1673, okay? and the spread is by 50, so the increments will be by 50, okay? Now, again, I bought at 169, so I can't sell below 169, because if I do, not only will I lose money, I'll take a hit, I'll also end up with less tokens, or I'll have less money, which means when I go back to buy the next time, I'll basically be starting off in a worse position than before. So you always have to pay attention to what's going on. So I'll just keep scrolling down or scrolling up, looking further up to the top of the screen to see what's flashing and what isn't. And just to simplify it for myself, I'm going to increase the aggregation so I can see where I get like a big block of sell orders. So as you can see right here, the block of sell orders is here. That's like a little gap in between a big block. So I know that if or when the orders get fulfilled on both sides, at some point, this 0.17410, that's going to make its way down to the mid-market price. And at that point, my order is going to fill. So now that I know I want to be in that range, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease the aggregation until it gives me a more accurate number to work with. So I see 10 right there, so I'm looking for that 10. Okay, so that 10 is still 10. I'm looking at 172, and I can't see it because it's moving around too much, but that's it. That's where I want to be right there. That's 172. Actually, I don't want to be there. Let's go back. Let's go up. I'm going to go up a little bit more. So I have to bring my aggregation up. And then, sorry about this, guys. I'm on my phone, so when I'm on my phone, it's easy to hit the wrong thing as opposed to using my mouse or my laptop. Okay, so I'm just going to go right there at 174,100 because I can't get any closer than that. 174,100, 174. Actually, there it is. 174,050. That's going to be my order. Okay, so now I'll go over to trade, and that's going to be a sell. It's going to be a limit. I'm going to put in 174. Sorry, 0.174,100. I think that's what it said. And I hit max, which automatically gives me the maximum amount of tokens I can sell. Let me go back to the book one last time, just to make sure the right. Okay, actually that is 450. And right above that, I have 174,200. So I'm going to make that 174.75. Well, 174,199. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be 174,199. So let me go back to my trade. 174,199. Now I'm going to go to my calculator and see what the percentage would be, because I bought it at 169. So 0.1698888 and point. Actually, I'm going to take the point out because it'll be the same thing. So 174,050 divided by 169,888. That gives me 2.44 or 2.49%. That will be my gain when this order fills. Now 1% would be, let's see, 169,888. Actually, let me clear that out first. 0.169888 times 1.01, which is 1%, which will be, if I sold at 0.17158,688, that will be 1%. Okay? So now let's take a look and see where that 1% mark actually is. Even though I'm not going to sell there, because I know I can, at some point, it should get up to the 2.49% mark. Let me check out the graphs. Actually, what did I put in? It's more than that, isn't it? Because it's 999. So 1.741900, 199. So I got to go back and do the math on that because I put in the wrong number. Okay, and then I'll give you a better percentage on that. So let's go back to that right now. So it'll be 174,199. Right after I clear all this stuff out first. Okay, 174,199 divided by 169,888. Okay, that gives me 2.53%. I'm just going by the first couple of numbers where it says 1.02. Well, I did not mean to do that. Okay, it says 1.02537011. I start with the 1 and I go past that, and the number after 0 is what I'm actually looking for. Okay, because I divided the sell order amount by the buy order amount. So this right here, that's the sell order amount. I want to sell at 0.174199. I purchased it here at 0.168988. That's what happened. I hit that. Okay, and basically when I divide the sell order by the buy order, the answer is the percentage that I gain. Okay, so I actually gain 2.53%. Okay, or 2.54% after the sell. So now I'll go back to this Coinbase. I'm gonna go to the books. You know, 1% was 0.0175. That was my 1%. And as you can see, actually no, where is it? I don't see it. I didn't write it down. Okay. Let me go back here. 1.169. Gotta close that out. 0.169888 times 1.01, 1%. Okay, 1.1. Yeah, that's right. 17158,688. Go back to Coinbase. 17158,688. That would be right about here. My sell order will be right around there. But because of the gap, the number below this, you see 1.171,200, you see 1.71300, right here on 3. I could actually add the number, key in the number that I want to put it in for that order, and it'll show up in that little area, okay? I'm on my phone, guys. Sorry about this. Hopefully you're able to follow me. I know it's a lot for somebody who really doesn't know how to trade, but this is basically just an experiment for me. So even though I'm talking to you, I'm just basically making notes for myself. So it's easy for me to understand. It's not hard. Basically, buy low, sell high. Do the math. Make sure your math makes sense. Don't waste your time doing a bunch of little trades unless the cryptocurrency or the pair you're working with is very volatile, and that way you can get a whole bunch of little small trades in for the day to make up for waiting for one big payout, which some people do. But I've learned that when I do a bunch of small trades, those small trades add up, okay? And some days, a lot of small trades, you'll earn more than waiting for that one big trade that may or may not happen within a 24-hour period, okay? So I'm going to place my trade and make sure it's still here because I touched the screen a couple of times, so I might have actually taken the order out. Okay, the order is still there, 169,750. I'm going to change that, as you can see, because I did touch a couple of things. Okay, it should be 0.174. $199. Okay. I'm just making that zero, put a 0 there. That way I know there's definitely no mistake as far as what I'm doing. This could fill in a couple of hours. As long as it fills within the next 24 hours, it'll allow me to do what I need to do as far as compounding daily. So my first target, I might have to make some adjustments, but right now I'm looking at 2.449% based on being able to sell this sell it at 0.174199, okay? So I've got 5,000 tokens. Close that out. Let me go back to the book just to make sure nothing has changed in the last couple of seconds that I've been looking at this. Okay, 174. Okay, everything still looks good. Actually, I'm looking at where the number is 10 right there. I have 174, 100 when that line where the 10 is. And I just basically made it 174, 199 because 199 would be directly under 174, 200. And that's why I did that. Now I go back here, 174, 199. Okay, so I'll place the sell order and I'll just sit and wait. And when it sells, I'll do another video. And if it doesn't sell by this time tomorrow, I'll do another video. But I do have a lot of wiggle room because right now I'm at 2.49%, which is 0.449% over what I'm looking for. I said 1.1 to 2% per day, which is definitely doable, but I'm going to go for the 2.449% gain first. And if I see that that's going to move out of range, I'll just make some adjustments. And if I do, I'll let you know. Okay, so thanks for watching. Let me place this order, and I'll see you in my next video. Again, hopefully you're able to follow this. This video is basically a documentation that I'm doing. I'm running a test to see what happens when you take about $1,000 and compound it daily at 1 to 2% per day for a 30-day period. Now, as you can see, I forgot to show you on the screen. You see that the orange side is lit. So it's being, when the sell tab is active. It's going to be a limit order. I have 5,715 BAT coins or tokens. Right now, the current price that I'm looking to sell it for is 0.174199, and the fee is zero. There'll be zero fee, and the total that I actually have with this particular trade will be $995.54. Okay, or 55 cents when you round to the nearest two decimals. Okay, so place the order, and I'll see you in the next video. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial guru. I'm just a regular guy who likes to trade crypto. Okay, so I'm not telling you that this is what you need to do. Okay, I'm just doing it because I'm testing something out. And if you want to watch, you're free to watch. Feel free to ask me any questions. Again, I don't do technical analysis. I'm not trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm basically buying low and selling high, okay? Just want to show you that before you waste all of your money or lose money in these some of these programs that are out there and other platforms that promise you to pay you 1 to 2% per day, you can actually do it yourself. And the good thing about doing it yourself is you're not going to exit scam on yourself, and your money is always going to be in your account. Your money stays in your account. Your money never leaves your account, okay? When you get into these games and you're sending your money to other platforms from your wallet to somebody else, and then you have to worry about getting it back, and they're telling you that there's a lot of risk involved and nothing's guaranteed, well, basically that's a red flag to tell you that you need to stay the hell away from it and keep your money in your possession. And the best way to do that would be, if you're going to do crypto and trade in crypto, then you may as well learn how to do it for yourself. Because when you give your money to somebody and they're telling you that your return is going to be 1,000%, 2,000, 5,000%, whatever, some ridiculous number, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen, okay? Learn how to trade for yourself. Save yourself the headache of having somebody exit scam on you, because most of these programs only last for about 180 days and then they're gone, okay? So that's just my opinion. I mean, I've experienced it before, so I'm at the point that I don't even look at those programs or those videos, don't even entertain the thought, okay? I've been trading on my own for a while now. I've had a lot of good experiences with it, and I've never had myself exit scam on myself, okay? So, again, this is Crypto-Kev. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow, okay? Hopefully this order gets filled within the next 24 hours. If not, I'll just lower it down to a more reachable target, okay? But right now I'm going for 2.449%, okay? Again, my goal is 1 to 2% per day, so I'm actually reaching beyond my goal, okay? But I'm doing 1 to 2% per day because that's normally average, okay? That's something that's obtainable even by somebody who doesn't have any experience. So let's just see what happens, okay? Anyway, I gotta go because it's almost 6:30 my time, and it's time for me to go and get dinner. So get out of here and get home, and I'll see you in my next video.